I'm selling what I do, my training courses. If I send emails to people to get next action done, they don't often reply. Stuff doesn't happen. I have found that Twitter direct messages are quite good, which is strange, but one of my clients actually responds really well to that and will book meetings with me on Twitter because it shows up on his smartphone that he's looking at. And there's a big difference between having a friend online and actually having someone you've phoned and spoken to. There's a big difference. And one of the things that I really want to recommend to you today is to get on the phone more. And it's amazing and it's really interesting. If you have rung them and left a voicemail and sent them an email, which happened to my colleague Simon this week, he rung them, he sent them an email, and he got a text message back.
So that shows that all three tools are working.
And they're all a range of tools. I would say that my personal experience over the last month is when I make phone calls, stuff happens. They might not answer, but even if they've not answered, they've got my voicemail, and then I get an email back, or I get some action comes from it, and I don't even have to talk to them sometimes. I've just prompted them with a voicemail. And in my experience over the last month, the more phone calls I've made, the further my business has gone forwards. The further my business has gone forwards. I do think that there is something in leaving voicemails and making phone calls that makes stuff happen in a completely different way to email. Like, email's easier to ignore than a voicemail. And a text message is somewhere on that spectrum. And I know that some of you have had an adverse reaction to my suggestion of getting on the phone more. I still stand by it because I really do believe it makes stuff happen. You can email all you want and then you make a phone call and it actually happens. And I really do think, whether that's to the recruiters, whether it's to the people you know in your network, whether it's to companies, I don't care who it is, speak to them. Physically speak to them. You'll create a far stronger relationship.